Hey, hello! Welcome to our channel, where we share our family adventures with you. Today, we are going to explore Bryce Canyon National Park in Utah, one of the most stunning and spectacular places in the United States. Prepare to be amazed by the breathtaking beauty of Bryce Canyon National Park. Discover the best beginner-friendly biking routes with us. Stay to the end for our recommendations. Let's get started. We started our journey from Las Vegas, Nevada, where we live. It was an easy drive of about 4 hours, and the views along the way were gorgeous. We passed by the Navajo Lake, a lake we visited years ago and had a lot of fun. It is a natural lake that was formed by a lava flow that dammed the eastern end of the valley. We arrived at the park entrance around noon, and we were hungry. We decided to grab some burgers and sodas at the Ruby's Canyon Dinner, which is located just outside the park. The food was okay, nothing special. After we filled our stomachs, we entered the park and got ready for our first adventure, biking on the paved surfaces of the park. Biking is a great way to explore the park and enjoy the scenery, but it is only allowed on paved surfaces. We brought our bikes and started our trip at the visitor center, which also offers exhibits and programs about the park's natural and cultural history. We biked along the Rim Trail, which follows the edge of the plateau and offers stunning views of the hoodoos and amphitheaters below. Hoodoos are tall, thin spires of rock that are formed by erosion from water, ice, and wind. Amphitheaters are bowl-shaped depressions that contain clusters of hoodoos. Bryce Canyon is not actually a canyon, but a series of natural amphitheaters found on the eastern side of the Paunsaugunt Plateau. Even the park is in high altitude, the bike trail is very flat. It could be an easy one even for beginners. There are small hills that anyone can overpass with ease. We stopped at several viewpoints along the way, such as Sunrise Point, Sunset Point, and Bryce Point. Each viewpoint had its own unique perspective and beauty. You can get it there walking on the trim trail, or like us using the bikes. We much prefer the bikes because it's easy to keep our son entertained and under control. One of our favorite viewpoints was Inspiration Point, where we walked to from Sunset Point. It is composed of 3 levels that provide different views of the main amphitheater. The highest level was breathtaking, as we could see the full extent of the hoodoos and their colors. The colors range from white to pink to orange to red.
vamos a irle vamos.
We spent about 3 hours biking and hiking on the rim trail. After that, we returned to the visitor center where we parked. We went inside and explored it. The visitor center is a large lodge-style building near the entrance to the park. It has everything you would expect, like a gift shop, restrooms, park film, and park rangers available for questions. One thing we appreciated about the visitor center was that they had water fountains where you can refill your water bottles. This is very important, especially in the summer when the temperatures can get very high and the air is dry. We also biked to Old Bryce Town, which is a charming collection of shops and restaurants in a Western-style setting.
Sigue, sigue, sigue. Vienen las piedras, vienen las piedras, vienen las piedras, aguántale. ¿Viste? La línea del tren.
It is open only from May through October and is about 3 miles away from the visitor center. The ride there was easy and downhill. So be prepared to go uphill on your way back.
Sí.
Our son enjoyed it. We went singing and talking during the whole time. If you like the astronomy, well, you should visit the park on June when the park hosts the Bryce Canyon Astronomy Festival and take advantage of the darkest night skies on US. That night they were preparing a lot of telescopes across the street from the visitor center, where visitors can view the stars, planets, and other celestial objects through a variety of telescopes provided by professional and amateur astronomers. This site is open each night of the festival from 10 p.m. to midnight and is free. The next day, we woke up early and had breakfast at the lodge's restaurant. We were ready for another adventure, hiking to Cathedral Bridge Trail. Cathedral Bridge is one of the most iconic features of Bryce Canyon, as it is a natural arch that spans over a narrow gorge. It is located in Fairyland Canyon, which is a smaller amphitheater north of the main one. The trail is about 4 miles round trip and descends about 800 feet into Fairyland Canyon. The trail was easy going down, as we enjoyed the views of the hoodoos and other rock formations along the way. We saw some interesting shapes and names, such as Tower Bridge, China Wall, and Fairy Castle. We reached Cathedral Bridge after about an hour and a half of hiking. It was an impressive sight to behold. The arch was about 30 feet high and 20 feet wide. It looked like a cathedral window carved out of stone. We spent some time admiring Cathedral Bridge and taking photos and videos. Before we left the park, we decided to drive all the way to Rainbow Point, which is the last stop and the highest point in the park. We stopped in multiple points along the route just to admire the views. You should definitely check Fairview Point, Natural Bridge, Agua Canyon, and of course Rainbow Point.
Está 8627. Está caliente.
We could see the different layers and colors of the rocks, as well as the distant mountains and valleys. It was a perfect way to end our trip. It is located at an elevation of 9,100 feet and offers a panoramic view of the entire park and beyond.
Exacto, papá. ¿A quién piensas? ¿Uno o tres? Una milla.
We hope you enjoyed watching our video and learning more about Bryce Canyon National Park. It is truly a remarkable and unforgettable place to visit. If you ever have the chance, we highly recommend you to go there and see it for yourself. You won't regret it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more family adventures. See you next time.